Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm estimating that based on that run in the video and the ground that I covered in that amount of time, I'm probably around 100 miles an hour, and I'll explain a little bit more detail a little later in the video why I think that is. You guys can obviously debate in the comments whether or not you think I'm correct or not. This thing is way damn fast and way faster than it was before with the different setup, and I'm going to go over the changes that I made to improve the speed. It was fast before, but now it's ridiculously fast. So first off, I got rid of the props. Those 5-bladed props, I don't think they're that efficient, and they were causing oscillations at the top end of the throttle, which was, I think, robbing the top speed. So I put these GemFan 2035s on there, and these are very quiet, and I think it makes the thing go faster. In terms of the vibrations and the oscillations, I put a TPU mount, or TPU soft mount, between the frame and the motor. You can see it right there. There's a little black piece there. It's about 1 millimeter, and I think that got rid of all of the vibrations and oscillations that were at the top end of the throttle that I was getting before. And I think that helps with the top speed as well. Now, the thing about raising the motor up a little bit is that these props are going to strike the frame here, and you can see on this one particularly, you can see the little nick marks on the edge of the props, although it hasn't affected the flight any. It's the fact that the prop is a little bit bigger, so the 2035, and the other props were 1935, so they're a little bit bigger, and they're also raised up to where it's going to be hitting the camera area right here. So that should just be something to be aware of. It hasn't been a problem for me, and obviously it hasn't caused me to crash or anything. It's just barely nicking it. And then the third thing that I changed was for that flight I used a different battery. So here, the top battery here is the Eachine 550 3S. This is the one that the Lizard comes with. It's an okay battery. It's rated 40C. And then there's this battery here. This is the Eachine 450 3S. Now it says here it's rated between 20 and 25C, but that can't be true because according to the labeling here, this is rated 40C, but this battery has a lower internal resistance, which means it can generate more current and burst current than this battery here. And I'll explain that in another video. It's kind of complicated, but essentially I moved from this battery to this battery, and I actually got faster with this battery. This actually gave me more power. So I'll put a link in the description for this battery. This is a spare part for the Real ACC Orange 85, and I think this is actually a better battery than the stock battery. Of course, I might have just gotten lucky and gotten a one-off really good battery here. I actually ordered more of these, and we'll find out later when I do my battery roundup. I got to get all these batteries in before I can do that, so I don't want to just say this is a good battery because I only have the one, and this particular one happens to be better than this one, but that might not be the case for all of them. So I'm going to get a few more of these, and then we'll compare and see what actually happens when I get some more of these in, so we'll see. Okay, so this is my reasoning behind my estimate here as to why it's about 100 miles an hour. I went to Google Maps and I plotted the course that the Lizard took, and this is just obviously my best guess and an estimate. And according to the video, that path took about 2.1 seconds. So if you do the math, if you do 93 meters in 2.1 seconds, it's about 44.3 meters per second, or about 99 miles per hour.